In my own life, I've had the opportunity to witness the powerful impact a few dedicated advocates can make in the lives of those with autism. I've seen horrifying living conditions eliminated, abusive institutions shut down, and unfair social systems exposed, all because of their passion and determination. Change is not always easy. Change is not always fast. But any change in the fundamental quality of life for those with disabilities rests almost entirely on the work of everyday advocates. The astonishing effectiveness of their efforts has inspired me from the very beginning. Before children with autism could attend public schools and those in wheelchairs could access public buildings, civil rights had to be won for millions of Americans. Before Rosa Parks could ignite a Montgomery bus boycott, the Supreme Court had to strike down the Alabama law that made segregated bus service mandatory. Before Martin Luther King Jr. could march on Selma to register voters, the Supreme Court had to find the Southern Democratic Party's exclusion of African Americans unconstitutional. Before the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Supreme Court had to strike down the laws allowing for segregation of schools. History shows clearly that action always requires an advocate. It is solely because of the courage and commitment of brave advocates that a promising quadriplegic can study political science at a preeminent state university. A young girl with cerebral palsy can go to a movie in her own hometown. And an autistic child can attend a public school with his peers. Parents with the courage and commitment to take up the mantle of advocacy and speak out for the autistic child stand shoulder to shoulder with those who have made great strides in human rights throughout history. Advocacy makes a difference, whether on the grand stage of sweeping social change or in the everyday life of a single child. As parents, caregivers, and friends of any individual with a disability, in some way, we are all called upon to be everyday advocates.